It's only water, it's either sink or swim. Can't hold back your light and expect to win. Gotta go harder, oh, you've gotta learn. Don't suppress your fire, baby, let it burn. Be who you are. Nobody can take that away from you. Oh, straight from the heart, no playing games. You gotta be true, true, true. You gotta be. Cause you're human. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, baby. Just let your tears fall down. No need to worry about tomorrow, baby. Cause you got time to figure it out. It's only water. It's either sink or swim. Can't hold back your light and expect to.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Nathan with Freedom Influencer, and this is going to be a great video. Welcome to you guys on the live chat because we're going to be talking about how I made 6 figures in the first 64 days of this year of 2019 already with affiliate marketing. So I know this is going to be an awesome video for you guys. Welcome to all of you who are here live. And of course, for those of you who showed up live, I'm going to be giving away $100 right here on this live stream. So stick around. This is going to be great for you guys. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? How are we doing tonight? First of all, let me know in the chat for those of you guys who are live if you can hear me. I want to ensure that you guys can see me. I have my light over here. It's actually dark right now. Doing a little bit of a later live stream right now, but I think this is going to be great for you guys. I'm going to start this off first off by showing some proof. Okay, I've brought it up. It is screenshots. For people who don't believe me and are skeptical, you're not going to believe me anyway. So yes, they're screenshots, but let's get right into it. So I'm going to pull this up, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. And unfortunately, this may not be for everybody, but I know that it's going to help some people out there. Okay. So this is what we're talking about, how I've earned over 6 figures already. And we're just beginning in March. Okay. So let me jump over here. And so this is the breakdown. Okay. So there's a really cool website out there that will share with you the days. Okay. And so let me grab my little pen here. So you can see right here from January 1st, 2019, okay, to March 6th. And actually at the time of filming this, for those of you guys who are live with me, you know that today is the 5th, right? So tomorrow is the 6th. So it's actually counting for not including tomorrow. So 64 days. And then you can see the calendar right here, which accounts for these 64 days. So let me get that out of the way. And now I'm sharing something with you guys that as an affiliate for certain programs, you can pull reports for how much money you're making. Okay. So right here, this is one of the reports that I've pulled up, and you can see from January 1st to March 5th. Okay. If I come down here, you can see my total commissions, but we've also had refunds. So let's be transparent here about my exact income here. And you can see right here under net commissions, over 6 figures right here with one of the affiliate programs that I promote. Now, the cool thing is that I'm not even going to be sharing with you guys other affiliate promotions that I have running. I know that someone even said that they signed up through me. Since I've been on here in the live chat, they said that they signed up through Bluehost. That's another thing that I've promoted, Bluehost, which is a way that you can host websites. I make commissions from that. I make commissions from softwares and programs. So my hope is that this inspires you guys, okay? And so here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to give away this $100 to one of you. And be sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel. because I am starting to give away money. And hopefully this helps you guys, for those of you who don't have startup costs, to start your own businesses and invest in yourself. It's one of the best things that you guys can do as entrepreneurs, is to actually invest time and money into yourself in your own business. So who's ready for the $100 giveaway? Because I'm going to do this right about now. And then what I'm going to be talking to you guys about, and I know a lot of you guys are here for strategy, and I love to hear your thoughts on this. Strategy. I know that you guys want strategy, right? But what I want to share something with you guys today is more powerful than that. And I want to talk about this. I'm going to be going over 5 reasons why people fail, okay? Because, you know, where I've gotten to and gotten my business at, some people would say that I'm a super affiliate, okay? And, you know, I feel honored to be able to show you guys those types of numbers and how my life has changed. But if I don't inspire you guys to take action to change your life, then I'm not doing my job. That's not my purpose, is to inspire you guys to not just watch live streams or YouTube videos like this and just have an idea of creating an online business and just it being an idea. I want you to walk away from my videos and from my content inspired and have some knowledge to walk away to make decisions that can change your life, okay? And we got the live chat lighting up pretty good. It's so great to have you guys. I love doing these live streams. It's so fun because I get to interact with you guys. I get to go over some training and be here live with you guys. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go into the chat, and I am going to pick someone right now for this to win, okay? And so let's get a little drum roll, please. And I'm going to pick the winner right now. All right. So the winner is Chris Clan. All right. And so I'm going to put this up here. We got someone, a fellow coworker of mine. What's up, Philip? You almost won. Chris, but unfortunately you didn't. Chris, you're the winner of the $100. Okay. Chris, congratulations. Whoops, Chris, and I think it's just C-L-A-N, right? Chris Clan. Yes, Chris Clan. Congrats, Chris. You've won $100. And here's how to claim this $100, Chris. Please listen very carefully. After this video ends as a live stream, it's going to get posted to YouTube as a video, and it may take an hour or so. All you have to do is come back to this video when it's a live video on YouTube. It's posted, and I want you to comment your PayPal email address, and that is how I'm going to give you that $100, okay? So for those of you who also want a chance to win $100, you have to be subscribed to this channel and click the bell notification, because I pick somebody who is one of the first 10 commenters in the top chat, in the live chat. That is how you guys can win. That is the way that I'm running my contests right now, or my giveaways, for those of you who want to win $100. So again, congratulations, Chris. We're going to be starting now, and I see you guys still in the chat here. Chris, you're welcome. I hope that you use it for something good. So be sure to comment your PayPal email address. You can feel free to do it in the chat right now. You might get paid faster if I can review that sooner. So let's talk about a couple of things real quick, because I know a lot of people want strategy. So I'm going to touch on strategy just real fast. But then what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to go into these 5 reasons, okay? 5 reasons why people fail, okay? Because I do give strategies a lot. There's no lack of strategies. And as a matter of fact, when I come out with courses, you guys will get in detail strategies to grow your business. No, I don't have a course yet, but stay tuned. I'm almost positive I'm going to be releasing at least one course this year for you guys, okay? But here's the thing. Even when people have strategies to grow a business that can change their life, here's the reality, you guys. People don't do it for many different reasons. They don't do it for many different reasons. And I want to hopefully shed some light on you guys today of some of the reasons why what held me back and what holds so many people back. Because the reality is every single one of you have a six-figure business inside you. I truly believe that. I honestly believe that after knowing, after coming along my journey and now knowing what I know, having knowledge of what I now understand, is that everybody can create a successful business using the power of the internet. Okay. And I want to share with you guys inside of these tips, not only what holds you back, but how you can combat that to actually break free and to succeed. Okay. So first of all, what I want to do for those of you who are new or watching this as a replay, I want to give you guys an opportunity to go get this after this video. Okay. And that is my ebook. Okay. I'll pop it up. You should see it right here. Affiliate Marketing Riches. Okay. I wrote this a while back. I'm actually going to need to go in and update it, but it's still very relevant. That's why I use it. And I use it even today, right now, as a lead magnet. But inside of this ebook is literally how I've made multiple six figures and I'm approaching $1 million, which is absolutely crazy. So the value in this ebook is exactly how I've done what I've done to this part, up until this part of my business. Okay. So that is going to be in the description below, or you can go to freedominfluencer.com/AMR ebook. Okay. Yes, the ebook is free, Amy. It's a free download. Okay. So I'm not going to go into detail, you guys, and I'll tell you real quick what I've done. Okay. There's a couple of things that you have to focus on. And that is you grow an audience. You grow an audience with providing value to the marketplace. And you can do this easier if you focus on something called SEO, which is search engine optimization. Okay. And you continue to provide valuable content to the marketplace in your specific niche, growing an audience, building an email list, and then selling to your audience, whether it be affiliate products, what I do, or later, what I'm going to do is start selling courses. And you guys, this is the structure of building not just a six-figure business, but $1 million business. And so that is the foundation. Now, obviously, I'm not going to take this time with you guys to go into complete detail about all the strategies that it takes, okay? But in a nutshell, that's what you do, is you build an email list by providing valuable content to the marketplace in a specific niche that helps people help solve their problem. You give away something for free in exchange for emails to build an email list. You do this by signing up with an email service. We also call these autoresponders. And then you follow up with your leads with email and you sell to them. This is how you create a six-figure business. And this is also how you create $1 million business. So that's the training as far as strategies go and tactics go. All right. Because tactics can change all the time, but the strategy of what I just told you remains the same. It will always remain the same as far as growing a personal brand. Okay. And I actually just created a video about personal branding recently, and you can feel free to go to my channel and check that out. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to be talking about these 5 things, you guys. Let me know that you're with me down in the chat if you're excited for this. And if you're ready to make 2019 your best year ever. Okay. Because what I'm about to go over with you guys, I honestly believe are some of the biggest things that hold people back from creating success, including myself when I first wanted to start as an entrepreneur. All right, I'm getting great feedback in the chat. You guys are excited. For those of you in the replay, definitely comment down below that you're excited to continue with this training. So here we go. The first thing is fear of failure. Fear of failure. All right. Guess what? Yours truly struggled with this. What's up, Andre? Great to have you here. I was scared. I was afraid. I was afraid of what people would think of me. I was afraid that I would waste my time. That was one of the biggest things that I was afraid of, you guys, is that I would waste my time. Now, how many of you guys watching this are afraid to invest your time and money into a business and pour yourself and your effort into a business only for a year or 2 or 3 down the road to have failure, to end up not succeeding? The idea of that is valid. This is why so many people fear failure, is because it is valid. Because you don't want to waste your time, you don't want to waste your money, and the idea of failing sucks. And that's why so many people don't want to do it. But this is something that you cannot let hold you back. Because what I've learned in my journey is to combat fear with action. And you guys are going to see a trend on this video today of action, okay? Is action. And if you're afraid to do something, what you need to do is step out and do it. Think of it like this. Think of like when you're a child and you're growing up, how many times, because the world's a big place, especially when you're a child and you have new experiences all the time. Think of something like, I don't know, jumping off a trampoline or jumping into a pool or something. How afraid children are of this and how scared they are to do something new and exciting for the first time. At first, it's scary. But then what happens when they actually get their toes wet and they make that plunge? It's one of the most exciting things that they've ever experienced. And then they're laughing, they're having a great time, and then they just want to keep doing it. Well, it's the same thing with an internet business and success. It's scary at first because it's the unknown. You don't know the results. But you're never going to get results unless you push past that fear. So there's no other way. So what I want to encourage you guys to do when it comes to fear, if any of you are struggling with this, is to just cut it out. And I know that sounds very simplistic, but that's what you have to do. You can't let fear be something that gives you an opt-out to not chase your dream. You have to go for it, okay? You just have to. And so what I do is I think of it as, how can I fail faster just to figure out that that's just something that I'm not going to do, okay? And that's really what I think you guys should do. That's what I do. Fear of failure. And if we're being honest, let's be honest here. Most people in their businesses, they don't fail. They don't fail. They actually quit. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. All right. Are you guys getting value out of this? Let me know in the chat. So let's talk about the second thing that holds people back. All right. Number 2 is lack of belief. Whoops. I did that wrong, didn't I? I.e. Lack of belief. All right. People don't believe. I'll just do this. And this is also something that holds so many people back. Let me ask you guys a question. I shared with you some results at the very beginning of this video. All right. If you knew that you could create a business that made 6 figures in just over 60 days, would you pursue it? Would you do it? And I think, and I'm guessing, that your answer would be yes. Is that your answer would be absolutely 100% yes. I would build a business, and obviously ethically, and do something that you believe in. Would you do it? And so a lot of times when I talk with people, this is one of the very things that I ask them. And if you were sitting with me right now, even some of my very close friends and coworkers, people I know who now are starting to see some of the success that I have, and they want a piece of it. And I encourage them to go for it. But this is one of the things that I tell people, even when I was at a mastermind just a month or so ago, And when I'm sitting down with people, that's what I ask them. And I do the same thing I just asked you. If you knew that you could do it, would you do it? And everyone's answer is yes. So then why and how do we get our belief level to where we actually believe it? Because the reason that so many people fail and why this is such a big issue is because if you don't believe this, if you don't actually believe it, you're allowing this fear to be more present in your sphere, right? Because if you believe this, your fear will kind of go away, right? If you believe it, you say, well, I don't care. I know I can do it, so I'm going to do it. And so how do you raise your level of belief? And the way that you do that 100% is by getting a result, right? If you made your first $100 online or in your business, then you know that you've had a result. So now you know you can make another 100. You could make 1,000. And if you made 1,000, you know you can make 10,000. And if you make 10,000, you know you can make 100. And if you make 100, you can make 1,000,000. And so the faster you can get a result in your business, your belief level will go through the roof. It's the same thing, you guys, with anything in life. If you're on a workout program, a lot of people, they go through this rigmarole of back and forth of, oh, I want to lose weight. Oh, I actually don't believe that it's going to work. I've tried this, I've tried that. And so what happens with people who try programs and they go in and out of it? They start to stop believing that they can do it. And so they just stop, right? They fear the result that they don't want. And so they put their focus on what they don't want. And so what happens? They never take the action to get the result that they want in their life. And it's the same thing with building a business, you guys. You have to believe that you can do it. Hey, what's up, Eric? How we all doing? Are we tracking? How do you guys feel about this? How many of you guys are struggling with belief or feel fear of failure? I want to know. How many of you are actually still to this day, if you're being honest with yourself, say, yes, you know what? I am struggling with this. Maybe I am afraid to fail still. Maybe I am afraid of what people think. Maybe I don't believe that I can actually do this. How many? So it looks like yes. Good. So then, all right. I hope you guys are getting value out of this. So let's talk about the next one. All right. Number 3. And we're not going to go into too much strategy here, but this is so relevant when it comes to a strategy. Okay. Number 3, lack of focus. Okay. Oh man, this is a good one. Let me tell you guys a little story about when I started my online business. First of all, for those of you guys who don't know, I started entrepreneurship. I got my very first taste of it in high school. Like most people, I had a friend approach me about a network marketing thing. At the time, I didn't know it was network marketing. And, you guys know the baseline of a network marketing business. Hey, listen, I've got something that is amazing. It can change your life. You can make all this money. Are you in? You're like, well, what are we doing? It doesn't matter. We're just going to make a lot of money. You want to do it? Right? So that was my story of how I started and had an idea that there was something beyond a 9-to-5, that there was something beyond what I was doing. And it was network marketing, which I failed miserably in, right? And so I went in and out of entrepreneurship. I actually found online marketing and affiliate marketing a long time ago, and I got in and out of it. And when I finally decided to do this, even before I really made a decision, but when I was wanting to do it, I wasn't sticking to one thing. I was not focused, okay? I was all over the place. And what I mean by focus is a strategy. You've got to come up with a strategy and be laser focused with it. Let me tell you the problem. I'm going to tell you the problem why so many internet entrepreneurs fail. You know why? Here's why. Because they go and set up their Facebook page, okay? And then they set up their YouTube page, okay? And then they're setting up an email list, okay? That's great. Oh, but don't forget, you got to get your Instagram and you got to post on it every single day. Oh, and you got to keep up with your Facebook. Oh, by the way, you need to bring your Facebook personal profile into play too. So what else are we missing? Don't forget, you got to blog. You got to be blogging, all right? And are we missing anything? Yes, we're missing Twitter. You can't leave Twitter out. I know people just killing the game with Twitter and growing their business. Do you see the problem here? What do you guys think of this? Do you see? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think about this? What's the problem here? It's lack of focus. It's lack of focus. And that's exactly what happened to me. This is exactly what I tried to do. I said, okay, I'm going to do YouTube. Oh, and LinkedIn. That's right. Can't forget LinkedIn. And so what happens is people, they'll come across a training on Twitter, and it's the hottest new marketing strategy. And then they say, okay, well, now I'm going to do YouTube because YouTube's the best strategy. And by the way, I believe in YouTube. We're on it right now, right? Facebook. So now I'm going to do Facebook. And so the problem, you guys, is lack of focus. And I did this. This was my biggest issue, especially, I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I'm ADD, right? I'm all over the place. I almost feel like being an entrepreneur, a prerequisite to it is being ADD. Because I don't know why, but a lot of my entrepreneur friends all struggle with focus. But I feel like I've been able to use what most people would say is a weakness and use it to my advantage and use it to just dial in and just really focus, right? Because I don't know, the way that I'm made up, I can be either laser focused like a machine for like an unhuman amount of time, or I'm all over the place, right? And so I said, I'm going to use this to my advantage, and I'm going to get so laser focused on something that can change my life and impact the lives of other people. That's what I'm going to do. And so that's what I did. And that's how my business has grown to the point where it is today. But you've got to get focused, you guys. What is it that you're good at? This is what I always tell people. If you're struggling with how to grow your business, what platform you should, what are you good at already? See, in life, what we want to do is we want to identify weaknesses. Now, this is not a personal development video, but I want to share something with you that has to do with growing your business, right? In life, we want to identify our weaknesses. And when we find those weaknesses, we want to really focus on those weaknesses so that way we can become better, right? But in business, we don't want to do that. We don't want to find what we're bad at and get better at it and use that as a marketing strategy. So, for instance, if you suck at writing, if you're just terrible at writing, you don't want to focus on writing and say, well, I need to get better at writing and I'm going to try and grow my business by blogging, right? That's a terrible idea. You want to find what you're good at. So if you're a good communicator and you can speak on camera, then you should absolutely do video marketing, right? So I hope that makes sense. Focus on what you're good at. And to be completely transparent, I was not good on video, and I still don't claim to be the best, but I was not comfortable like I am now on video when I first started. I was terrible at it. I hated watching my own videos, but I knew it was something that I could become better at. I was very anxious. I had tons of anxiety when I started, you guys, but I knew that I could articulate thoughts well. And that's just with talking with coworkers and people in my life, my family, my friends. I had experience and had feedback in my life that I was a decent communicator. So I said, I'm going to use video marketing to grow my business, to change my life, and to reach the lives of other people. And so I want you guys to really focus on what you guys are good at already and then hammer it home, okay? Does that make sense? Are you guys tracking with me? So let's move on to the next one, which is another big one. And, oh, this is great. Hang on, you guys. Number 4 is lack of, any guesses? Any guesses? Put it in the chat. Lack of what? One more thing. All right, here we go. Lack of effort. Lack of effort. Did anybody guess that right? Did anybody guess it right? Let me see if I can find a book real quick, you guys. I'm still with you. I'm still with you. Hang on. Let me see if I have it over here. I know it's somewhere. I can't find it. But anyways, are you guys with me? Sorry about that. I'm looking for a book. I know I have it. I just don't know where it's at. It's somewhere on the shelves over there. But it's the 10X rule. How many of you guys have heard of Grant Cardone and heard of the 10X rule? I'm telling you right now, I actually went to a marketing conference a couple of years ago. Let me see. 2000, I think it was 3 years ago? I think it was 2016. 2016, I believe. It was 2016 or 17. I read the book, The 10X Rule. And what happened was, first of all, there's a lot of controversy around Grant Cardone. Because, and for that matter, Gary Vaynerchuk. Because a lot of people will say, oh, well, they're just telling you to work to death. Just work to death. All right? And so here's what I say to that. Okay? How many people are working to death for a boss anyways? So why wouldn't you work yourself to death for giving yourself freedom? And I'm not telling anyone they should work themselves to death. But what I'm saying is that why would you not bust your ass to create a business that could give you freedom? Why? I'll do it. And I'm proof. Actually, this entire channel is almost a model channel to prove that creating the business of your dreams and making an impact is possible. That's what I want my channel to be. What's up, Victor? Great to have you here. That's what I want my channel to be, is to be an example of what's possible. Because let me tell you guys something. Still to this day, I get comments throughout my YouTube channel on tons of videos all the time of people telling me, they say, why in the world do you say that you work a full-time job if you're making good money in your business? And the reason is because I'm in the military. A lot of people still to this day don't know that. I'm in the military. That is why I still work, okay? And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be staying in a little bit longer because for those of you who are my subscribers and followers, you know that, well, maybe you do. I know I've said it in other videos that my enlistment was coming up and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And I was leaning towards getting out. And it would have been next month because over the last year, and if we're just talking in the sense of a monetary sense, I made more money in 1 year than I will make the rest of my career in the military in 1 year. So if you're talking just about financials, it would make sense for me to get out. However, being in the military is more than just a job to me and to a lot of people. And so I wasn't ready to be done with that. And, I'm building a business, the business of my dreams on the side, making dang good money doing it, impacting lives while working my full-time job. My wife and I, we don't have kids yet, and that's another huge factor because I wouldn't be able to focus on my business as much, right? So, sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there about myself, but I just hope it's inspiration to you guys, okay? But the point here is lack of effort. And I know this can be touchy because it will step on people's toes, but I don't care. I think that some people need to hear it. People want freedom. They want to build a business of their dreams, but so does not everybody, a lot of people. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to sacrifice your time and investment and your investment? That was another huge thing I struggled with was making an effort in a monetary sense. I was not willing to invest in my business when I first started. I wasn't. Thank you, Doris. I appreciate that. I wasn't willing to. I said, nope, I'm not doing it. And I knew I needed to be growing an email list. And that was one of the, and you guys, if you understood the investment to build an email list when you're starting, it's very, very minimal. It's like $15 a month. And I held out for like 6 months. For like the first 6 months of growing my business, I said, oh, I'm not paying that. Now, at the time, my wife and I, we were paycheck to paycheck. So life was a little bit harder. But at some point, I made my first investment, was actually over $100 a month. And that was huge. That was huge for my wife and I because we did not have money. You know, we were broke. We were paycheck to paycheck. But I knew that I needed to do it. So eventually I did, right? But it's lack of effort. And so I want you guys to go read that book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. It changed my business. It changed my business completely. All right. That is what made my income go from getting results, just take off like an airplane. And it just grew my business tremendously. All right. So in layman's terms, if you want more results, do more work. Do more work. I don't want to hear you don't have time. We all have the same amount of time in a day. Yes, we have different responsibilities, but it's time to prioritize. How important is it to you to grow a business? How important is it to you? To me, it was my priority. It is my priority. Still to this day, it is my priority. All right. And over the last few years, I've had to sacrifice. I've had to sacrifice family time. I've had to sacrifice friends. I've had to sacrifice what I really want to do. And so it's the sacrifices that you have to go through to achieve something that most people don't get to achieve in their life. Are you willing to sacrifice? And I hope your answer is yes, but not just your answer. I hope your actions speak louder than your words. Then get to work. Get to work. Start building. This doesn't happen overnight, but you can do it. I believe in you. All right. Are you guys with me? Let's hear it in the chat. We got Ellie Veffer on. What's up, brother? How you doing? I met Ellie just like a month or so ago when we were down in Florida at a mastermind at a mansion. Awesome dude right there. He's going to go places. You're doing awesome, brother. Keep it up. All right. Raul says, one time you told us about The Slight Edge. Yes, The Slight Edge is by Jeff Olson. Also another amazing book. So we're talking about effort. So what I want to do here, thank you so much. See, this is why I love being live, because you guys, you can, it's a community here. So The Slight Edge, not only do you need to put in more effort, but consistency. Be consistent with your efforts. And honestly, okay, let's just say for example, if you guys are building a YouTube channel like I've been doing, consistency is what's going to change your life. I'm not kidding you guys. Last year, I decided to play all out. Actually, it was the end of the year before. I said, I'm all out. I'm all out on YouTube. And so I started being consistent almost every single day with a video. And it changed my business and it changed my life. But here's the thing. If I had just done a week straight of 2 videos, or 3 or 4 videos a day, I'm putting in max effort, right? But if I only do that for a week and I put in max effort and I'm going at it no matter what you're doing. Or same thing if you're in the gym. If you just put in max effort for a week, yeah, you have the effort, but you don't have the consistency. And I want you to really, really think about this. Effort and consistency can give you massive results in anything in your life. Right? Not just affiliate marketing, not just online business, but anything. What do you want in your life? That's an easy formula to come up with. Effort, consistency, and maintaining it. And your life will change. I guarantee it. And that's exactly what I've done. Okay? So does all this make sense? You guys tracking? Are you with me? I still see you guys in the chat. For those of you guys watching this video on YouTube as a replay, drop a comment down below. Are you with me? Are you tracking? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, number 5. Number 5. Here we go. Giving up too soon. Ooh. Man, we're stepping on some toes tonight, aren't we? Giving up too soon. Ugh, this drives me nuts, right? This drives me nuts because I see people with so much potential to do some really amazing things. And you know what happens? Remember I said this? We were going to talk about this later. Now is later. Failure. Remember I said, I don't believe a lot of people fail. They don't fail. What they do is they quit. They quit too soon. They quit too soon. And so here's what I want you guys to think about is understanding that your breakthrough, that, you know, a lot of people, they just want to break. Where's my big break? And I want you guys to understand that your big break is within you. You're going to create it by not quitting. Not quitting. Now, that doesn't mean that the tactic of what you're doing may be the end all be all to your success. And if you don't do it that way, then you will fail. And then you're just going to work a 9-to-5 forever and you're never going to make it work. But it's having the mindset of, I don't care how long this takes. I will live. It's almost like a lifestyle. Think of nutrition, right? A lot of people will go on diets. And what happens with diets is they say, well, I'm dieting. And then when the diet's over, they go right back to where they were. They start eating the same stuff as before, and then they gain the weight back. So what we say is you need a lifestyle change. And that is how you get the results in your body that you want. It's the same thing in your business. It's the same thing as in your business. And it's the mindset to create success and say, I'm not going to quit. It is a lifestyle change. And I believe that this is what truly separates the winners from the losers. This is it. Because a winner will get back up. They will get the hell back up every time. Every single time. Oh, you tried this strategy, it didn't work? Don't care. I know I'm not going to quit, so what's next? What's next? If you guys think that, you know, people, even myself, who have created maybe on the next step of where you guys want to go, that people don't come against hurdles and struggles and absolutely things that make them want to quit, you're insane. As a matter of fact, I didn't almost quit, but I wanted to quit so bad, more than once, so many times in my own business. But you know what? Over the years, I've developed a mindset. I'm not quitting. You guys, everything could literally be taken away from me. And I know that it's not the end of me. I'm not done. I'm here to continue on. And so I want you guys to understand the power of your mind. And that's really what this is all about. The reason people do this, is because they don't work on themselves. This is why I talk a lot about personal development. Success is, what do they say? 80% mindset, 20% tactics, or 20% doing, right? And it's true. It's 20%. You can be shown exactly what to do, and some people will take that same information and they'll go create the life of their dreams. On the other end, you have people who just quit, and they quit too soon. Does that mean that they didn't have the ability, that they weren't able to? No. And that is exactly why at the very, very beginning of this video, I said, I believe every single one of you have a 6-figure business inside of you. But you have to do some things to make some changes in your life to make it happen, right? I see some people even here tonight who I know are going to go on to do big things because they don't quit. They don't quit. Where are you? I'm going to shout you out. Dude, I know you're on here. Living Delightful Freedom. Go follow her channel. Living Delightful Freedom. I'm giving you a shout out because I've been to your channel. I've seen what you're doing. And I know that she's going places because I can tell she's working on this. It's not just about the doing. It's about think about the fuel, right? A car can drive you somewhere, anywhere you want to go. If you don't put gas in it, you're not going anywhere. You are the vehicle to your success. You have to fuel the vehicle. which means work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. This is why I have books. This is why I go to conferences. This is why I get around people who are on another level than me. Is because I know that my success is dependent upon the vehicle that was given to me, which is my body, which is my mind. And so I hope you guys really understand that, is that you are the vehicle. Your mind, your body, you, in the physical sense, is exactly why you're going to be successful. But if you don't fuel it, you're trying to drive a vehicle that is empty of gas to somewhere you want to go. You'll never make it, right? I mean, maybe you'll make it if you get out and walk, but it's going to take you a lot longer, all right? So I hope this was helpful to you guys. We've been going for about 45 minutes now. I'd love to hear questions, feedback in the comments as we wrap this up. And of course, for those of you on the replay, thank you so much for coming by. If this is your first interaction with me, my name's Nathan Lucas. This channel's Freedom Influencer. And we talk about making money on the internet, building a business, building a brand, and chasing freedom that we want in our life as entrepreneurs. That's what this channel's about. So if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell notification so that way you show up right when we kick things off so you can win $100. All right. And Chris, I think it was Chris Clan, congratulations to you as well for winning the $100. I don't know if you're still on here, but thank you all so much. It's getting kind of late here. I have to work in the morning, but I'm so glad that I got to hang out with you guys tonight. So thanks so much. This is Nathan with Freedom Influencer. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.